too cute to eat.
Okay. I'm so excited. After waiting for no, years, I can finally anyways, I could finally never mind, screw that. I'm gonna look at Riverbed. I'm guessing that's the Asian map. Sri Lanka. The one that we had in 20. There we go. Presets. Oh, you can start out your money. That's cool. There's still no zero money or sorry, I'm a bit excited. There's still no $0 option. No, I don't need a tour. Although there might be new features, I'll just turn it on for just now. Let's try Riverbed Springs. I like the fact that they completely change up the UI every game. Makes it feel like a different game every single time, even though it's the same game. Rice. There's peas. I think there's also something else. But I definitely, oh yeah, buffalo. New cattle is buffalo. Alright, let's look at the starting tractors and harvester. We'll use different interesting options. All different races. I'll go that one. I don't really particularly care for pants. They have a beret? It looks kind of weird, but I'm just excited to get into the game, so. update. Of course, time, money, map. I heard there's a new NPC thing, so. Oh, goodness. I am lagging. I am lagging big time. What is the settings on this? What's causing my lag? Now, my computer isn't the strongest. It isn't the strongest, so I'll have to figure it out later.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. I'm glad you're here to continue the family business. The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit. And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car. It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens
Farming
on the fields
simulators
or something.
turning into Skyrim.
Anyway, let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just
But
so
I'm
you
glad
know,
to see that
I'm
NPCs
not out of the
finally
picture
get
just yet.
an update that they
I'm here
totally
if you need me.
deserve.
Just like your friendly neighbors
Man,
you should talk to
This guy
sometimes.
yapping.
They're nice people. A bit strange, perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
then,
do a tour.
let me show you a couple of things. Ease you in. There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field. There's also a big tractor with a cultivator. I'll walk you through how to operate it. I can't wait
I'm
to
having
see you
some
get started.
optimization difficulties. Graphical issues, frame drops, lagging. Where'd he go? Oh, goodness. How do I fix this? My computer is not handling this well. Game settings. Already been here. General settings. I have to look up the solution. I don't know what's going on. Performance issue. The performance issue is very common with other people. There's got to be a way for me to adjust the graphical settings. I don't think I'll be able to tolerate this point. Right? I'll just not run. Yeah, I'll just walk. Ooh, our our first tractor is a Challenger. Oh, and there he is, leering over from the corner.
Are you ready to roll? Then hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
Don't want to scare it.
Just like that. Exactly. Now we do the work. Meet me at the field over there.
Let's see how driving your tractor is like. It's still buggy. Graphical issues. But I'm guessing they'll just buff that out. They'll buff that out eventually. But so far, it's playable.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, we need to take care of the stubbles, cultivate it, prepare it for the next season. Otherwise, the grain will not grow very well.
Just show me how they work the NPCs. Is it just the standard worker NPCs, or is there actual NPCs too? Besides, essentially the same thing. Glad to see that controls exactly. Controls easily. It looks great, even with the performance issue. I mean, you got like a looming fog over the land. The lighting is a little wonky, but I don't know if that's with the performance issues. See if nighttime, is it just daytime but the brightness turned down? Ooh, and it looks like the tracks actually have depth to them. They actually look like they're weighted, like, I don't know, a 5-ton tractor just rolled over it. That's an interesting detail. Right, the performance issues are not as bad. Yeah, there's a little bit of flashing fragments. I can deal with this. I can play with this. Eventually they're gonna fix it, and it's release day after. I like these fields. They're just straight out, just simple. Now I'm yet to explore the NPCs. I heard that the worker AI has gotten a complete overhaul. No longer are they complete dummies with 2 brain cells. They can actually finish their job for once. That got me really excited.
We're done here, kiddo.
I'm not even done,
now
Pops.
Drive back to the garage.
It's right there.
I'll meet you there.
I can finish it. All right. No, I'm gonna finish this. the NPCs and just like one big patch of thing and say, "Oh, you're done. Thank you." Is that a buffalo? Can't get out. He looks like.
Now we change tools, kiddo. Get rid of the cultivator and attach the seeder.
Bit.
Now you need to attach the seeder. Drive back slowly. That's how it's done. The sewing machine you just attached is empty. But don't you fret, I just went to the store. Next to the shed you will find a big bag with seeds. Get over there to fill the seeder.
So essentially, it's just a big tutorial. Yeah, Pops. I know how to do this. I have to figure out how to plant rice later. I understand that it's like an entirely different machinery altogether. Let's look at what we have. Now that's interesting. Green beans. Well, I guess peas and green beans are pretty much the same, but also spinach. That's cool. Vegetables. Essentially the same thing from 22. Rice planter. Ooh. graphics are kind of off. I like that they separated them. The round and the square bills. Never seen this thing before. Is this like one mega giant roll? Or is this something else? It does appear to be a harvester. A cheap baler. Not exactly a cheap one. Interesting indeed. A windrower. Oh yeah, this is the DLC. Ooh, I like how this is laid out. It makes it look like it's in a store, an online store. Now these are all the vanillas. First of all, I'm American. Let's change it to good old American buckaroos. I don't know what a kilometer is, so let's go with miles, Fahrenheit, acres. Let's look at the map. Ooh, it's a big map. Very big map. What is that? What is that? Do I have a car? I have a cow. One single cow. NPCs, contracts, production lines. Wagon builder. That's new. Interesting. Garlic. Interesting. You can plant them. You can plant spinach for only 3 months of the year. But you can harvest it any time of the year. Do they grow back? Are they like poplar? Where they grow back? Let's test the AI. Let's produce produce. Where's the soybeans? Where is the soybeans? Am I seeing this right? Where's the soybeans? Soybeans are cash crops. What's the second best thing? And what can I harvest? Oh yeah, it's most likely gonna be in here. Let's see. Which is our cash crop? It's in alphabetical order. Let's see. Green beans. First of all, we have a Massey, or header. Yeah, it does harvest. It does harvest soybeans. So it must be just that one. It must be just that one particular seeder that Pops gave me. Darn it, Pops. I'll try rice. First of all, this is fertilized. No. It is not fertilized. Okay, the performance issues are going down. I'm not seeing any glitches. Yeah, the performance issues have just suddenly oh wait, never mind. they're still here. And I'm guessing it's gonna be there for a while until they fix it. But anyways, this is workable. This is doable. I can live with this. First of all, what do we have right now? I have to relearn this every single time a new one comes out. Okay. Yes. I got a challenger. Got a John Deere. Massey. Yeah, it doesn't even do it. August. We can plant not a lot of stuff here. Canola. This will be a trial. Figure out how good the AI is. Right. Oh. Ooh. Look at this. This is... Ooh, I like this. headlands. Wow. Oh my goodness sake. Let's see. How wide is this? 4.6. Let's do with that just to be sure. Right. Let it rip. Interesting. An entirely different approach to how things are done. I never even thought you can even work from the middle. Fantastic. So glad to see you competent. At least an AI that knows what it's doing. That is what finally an AI can do. But it's still kind of new. We'll see. Once it's finished doing that job, survey the area. Judge on how well it did. But the expectations from the previous game is really the previous game, it was somehow more dumber than the one from Farming Simulator 19, in my opinion. It was somehow worse. But finally, we have a well-deserved, long-awaited AI. Oh, so happy. Now the question is, how does the AI deal with round sort of round fields, like fields with an unusual shape, the ones that aren't just squares? Textures of rocks have gotten better. Actually look like swaths of fluffy grass. First boot reaction. I'm gonna probably change the title. I was just quite eager to even get into the game, so I just named it something stupid. First boot. It's like I'm reacting to the game just booting up. It's like, oh my gosh, it actually runs. Oh my gosh, it's loading up the game. Oh my gosh, it's loading up the map. Oh my gosh, there's the tractor. Ah! Definitely gonna change that. It's a different... Yeah, it's different for all vehicles. Nice. Let's check on our tractor, dude. He's going to do circular things on the edges now. Nice. Now let's test the odd-shaped fields. Let's see how it tolerates that. Meanwhile, I'm driving around like crazy, like a maniac. I'm most likely gonna start another save file if you do a custom. I'm just using this save file as like a test everything. Let's see how it tolerates this. Consider this the ultimate. Consider this the ultimate test. The old AI, you just start out at the corner or something. You don't figure it out. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Something tells me this AI knows what it's doing. It has a GPS sort of vibe to it. Now he's got one section to do. Oh. Just notice. You've got drift. Your character moves around like a car. Back and forth and sort of drifts a bit. That's so weird. So yeah, looks like the AI passed the intelligence test. How good are they for getting one place to another? That's the question. Test number 2, navigation. Now I don't have another tractor, so I'm just gonna buy a tractor real quick. That's a tractor? At first I thought that was a telehandler. But no, it's a tractor. Weird. There's that skinny tractor from 22. This one makes a big comeback. Let's do this guy. Let's test your navigational skills, buddy. Alright. Let's make a job. Great job. Great job. I want you to drive from here to, oh yeah, here. I want you to face that weird formation. Well, must be, I don't know. Are those bees? Oh, they're hives. How about the road? Oh, darn it. I hate it when I do that. How about we'll stick you on the road? Now in 22, tractors would get confused by turns. They get confused. Like, I think one of my live stream, I had one get stuck on a particular corner every single time, and it would say worker is blocked by an object, worker is blocked by an object, and then it would just give up. That car looks like it's hollow on the inside. First release. That's ought to be fixed hopefully soon. But anyways, so far it looks pretty much the same, although it's not as clueless. It is kind of weaving back and forth on the road sometimes, here and there, and it's... That guy just passed that tractor. Cars can actually pass tractors now. That's cool. Yeah, they would get just stuck on the most ridiculous, like, points. Like, anyone with eyes would say, oh, that's obvious, would just go around it. But no, it's kind of like an ant. They're like, help, I'm lost. It's like that one, yeah, it's like from Bug's Life, where the leaf a leaf blocks the way, like, moment of truth. I handled that pretty well. But yeah, it's like that one scene from Bug's Life where a leaf blocks an ant's path and you're like, help me, I'm lost. That's essentially the AI from Farming Simulator 22. But yeah, it looks like it's doing alright. We're approaching the point of interest now. It arrived at the location. I kind of parked it weird, so... Yeah, it's a maze. Oh, that's cool. That's so fun. Kind of flickery, but that's pretty cool. Looks like they're finished. How's this guy doing? Everything's looking better. Much better. Except for the performance issues, but that'll go away. Well, I'm done with the stream. No one watched, but sure the YouTube video will be up on YouTube anyway, so thank you for watching.